Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Chiral network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now, we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
I've been playing now, these people and buildings help me through the game. So I've come across a couple minor things from like what looks to just be like pre-made NPC shit. I don't think I've encountered a single like useful player thing. All I found so far is what appears to be I don't want any confirmation for what this is, but player names associated with what looks like enemies, like markers for I'm not sure if it's downed enemies or there's like an invasion system that shows up at some point, but it doesn't seem beneficial. It's just a marker I could like dismantle that's referred to a mule with like a player looking name. So I don't think I've found anything from a real player yet, so maybe it expands over time. And they say like, oh, you connected to the network, so now you can view player structures or whatever, but like thus far, like nothing that doesn't appear to be, you know, like NPC developer placed stuff.
2 weeks later.
Let's see if I remember how to play this game. I think most of it just walk around, don't ever hit A ever, and hold L2, R2 forever. So when we left off, so the first thing was like, okay, president's out, gotta go and get that corpse hauled off to disposal, escape that area. Then the next one was like, get your rundown for like, okay, well I guess now you're now in charge. What? Don't give me that shit. Well, anyways. Like, the second phase was, like, getting the mission to you, I guess, and then the third phase was... No, I don't want to move away. Wait, what did I do? Did I skip a whole other dialogue? If you just right analog stick, does it just move? Does it move out? No. I don't know what I did to exit. Anyways, let's go and let's see what they want here. I got a flashing. We got mail. Oh yeah, we got mail now. Bad news. What happened? Thanks for delivering those rare metals. Everyone at the distro center really appreciates you coming through for us. Freddy got some bad news. Bike you saw outside, its battery's dead. Yeah, I did see. Oh yeah, we did get that. Hey, Lives. Yeah, I saw the bike. There's a bike out there I can use. I figured it would be out of battery. You'll need to give it some juice if you want to use it. All you need to do it once. Auto charger should kick in after. Sorry, we got your hopes up. And I've got some more bad news. You see, different facilities have to work together, sharing materials so everyone gets what they need, and to make sure that everything that's produced gets put to proper use. Oh, well, okay. And to make sure that everything that's produced gets put to proper use. So that's why guys like you are so important. Without porters, the whole system falls apart. Whole world, even. They are heavy on the emotes. Anyway, here's this guy, George Vuitton, over at the way station. He used to be a reliable porter, but lately it's like pulling teeth getting him to make even the simplest delivery. Keeps bitching about being scared or not having enough oxy or whatever. Always some excuse. Even when he does agree to make a run, he's liable to lose half his load en route. So yeah, that's why we're a bit short on materials at the moment. I'm sure you'll soon help us put that to rights. We're counting on you, Sam. Also, apologies for being a bit sloppy today on the reading. I don't know if I bit my tongue or what, but I like got a little bump on my tongue, and it's just in the worst spot. There's Baton, so the guy who cannot deliver. Sam the man, our savior. Things are looking up here at the way station. Everything feels better somehow. We were all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when we set ourselves up. But 3 years of isolation and loneliness will change anyone's tune. Hell, when we first got here, we were putting up signs for porters and whatnot. But after a while, some guys got too scared to even set foot outside. My potential went up. I told myself this is it. America's done. Everyone was feeling it too, and the mood was just bleak. And then you waltzed on in? Not right on in? I know what you're thinking. At first, let me put on my glasses. I'm this tired. At first, I thought it was just the oxytocin too, but that's not it. Not all of it, anyhow. You gave us the glimmer of hope we needed by bringing us into the chiral network. We're back at the game now. Been thinking of putting up signs again, even watch hours too. Before long, we'll be opening up new delivery routes. Mark my words. It's still scary out there, though. All the oxy in the world won't help us deal with mules, let alone BTs. We shit ourselves every time we catch sight of one and end up dropping half our equipment. Honestly, a part of me is still a little worried that we won't be able to keep it up. And that's what we need you, Sam. You're not scared of anything, right? So go show us how it's done. I'll try. Do our best. I also got some data, yeah. I think this is going to be the thing. This is going to be the cliffhanger we left on last stream, I think. Oh, lots of reading today. Is it right analog stick? Good, okay. I'm always worried of what they're going to give me for reading. Bridge's primary objective is to rebuild America, and in order to rebuild, one of our main tasks is to reconnect cities and other settlements by re-establishing a delivery network. Back before the Death Stranding, the comms and delivery networks were what held society together. The whole thing was automated, AI managed, deliveries carried out by a drone. The belief was that taking people out of the equation would revolutionize the entire system. But things didn't quite pan out that way. Instead, we started seeing cases of what would eventually be dubbed drone syndrome. It was too much for some folks to accept, leaving everything to machines and nothing for the common man. And indeed, the oxytocin deficiency and hormonal imbalances we confirmed seemed to back up that assessment. Humanity needed to be a part of the process, so laws were put in place, and we stepped back into the picture again. And then what happened? All the people put out of work by machines who got called up again convinced themselves society couldn't survive without them. And that brought on a whole new disorder, delivery dependence syndrome, they called it. When the Death Stranding tore us apart, the delivery system spiraled even further. It wasn't helped any by the fact that chiral clouds prevented planes and drones from flying, which meant we had to go back to relying completely on human couriers, whether we liked it or not. Eventually, delivery goods became all some lived for. They were obsessed, addicted, consumed by the desire to deliver. Over time, they turned into the mules we know and love today. I need to spend some proper time reading up on what oxytocin does. I can't remember if it's like one of the happiness chemicals or one of the ones you get from having like person-to-person communication and contact or what. I know it's like one of the big ones. All right, it's from Dead Man. What was the other one from? Die Hard Man. Okay. Look, I'm kind of new here at Bridges, so I don't know if any of this will be useful to you. Still, I'm happy to talk about BBs if that's what you want. They call me Dead Man on account of my familiarity with the dead. Get it? We've always been on good terms, you see. Used to have little chats back when I worked in the morgue. Anyway, that's also the reason I work on BB maintenance and research. To learn more about those who are no longer with us. But I digress. Fact is, BBs were already being issued to our forces in the field before before I joined Bridges. What's more, research into the little guys has already been conducted long, long ago, but no one took the plunge and put what they had discovered to practical use. Still, what that did mean is that when Bridges wanted to build our own BBs, most of the work had already been done for us. We just needed to follow the instruction manual, so to speak. Which isn't to say that we have any idea how they work. Not how they can detect BTs, or how they can connect this world to the other side. We still have much to learn about our little friends, but one thing is certain, their continued study will lead us to greater understanding of the Stranding, and of life and death itself. That much I can assure you. Well, I think that's about all I have to tell you today. This is a UI bug. Look, it doesn't, I can't, like, yeah, here we go, I finally got it. I couldn't, like, reliably get this stuck at the, like, yeah. Oh, you know what it is? You don't, if you, like, tap it, you go back one line as you do it. Regardless of, like, right analog stick, up or down, it still does it. Well, I think that's about all I have to tell you today. Hopefully I'll have something new to share next time we chew the fat. See you around, I guess. Oxytocin is a loved one. Responsible for aspects of social bonding, reproduction, childbirth. Ah, yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's basically sort of like the... Well, I mean, I guess that would be... I mean, considering the nature of the game, it is literally the loneliness one that... Like, if you're, you know... The deficiency is, you know, at its core, you know, loneliness and disconnection. Alright, I think you've got very little from Hartman so far. Just him collecting bodily fluids and stuff. Alright, Timefall? Timefall was first recorded when the Death Stranding occurred. And despite all the years that have passed since then, we are no closer to understanding how or why it accelerates the passage of time for objects and organisms it touches, or why it immediately turns into ordinary water, having done so. Some researchers have gone as far as to posit this process as stealing time. As for why timefall is observed only in certain places, all that we know for certain is that it somehow is affected by local chiral concentrations. I still haven't got a great idea of what the chiral stuff is yet. This is merely a hunch, but something in me suspects that the Death Stranding may have warped our perception of the passage of time. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, you understand. We humans can conceive of our own deaths, and even the possibility of a place beyond death, yes? We have the capacity to conceptualize the future, an evolutionary advantage which has aided our development as a species. Well, what if Timefall has given us a new, supercharged version of this essential ability, one that will take us to the next stage of our evolution? Perhaps we wouldn't need to hole ourselves up in the knot cities. Perhaps, in time, the Death Stranding will come to be seen as the phenomenon that saved our species. Exciting thoughts, I'm sure you'll agree. I, for one, can't wait to set out on our journey. Who knows what awaits us? There are so many questions to this game. I really want to know. I'm hoping that, like, I mean, that, you know, obviously don't tell me, but I'm hoping that we hit a point where at least there's some, like, pick one or two things. I'm sure they're not going to explain everything, but I want a couple big revelations for sure. Also, this UI bug, this scrolling bug, I know exactly the kind of stuff that causes this. I've addressed this stuff in my own code, and it's just funny seeing it. Like, one thing about having worked on user interface stuff in games is that you see a lot of cases where there's not enough investment in UI and not enough people who are interested in doing it. I had my fill, and I think I'm done with it, but I committed to getting good at it when I was working on it, and these are the things that I like. These are things that I fix. I fix exactly this stuff. I mean, not anymore. I mean, I've moved on from UI stuff, but in the past. Another item here? There's 99 something here. What, 99 something? Oh, here we go, yeah. All tips. Why is this... Was this not available before? Is there anything I really care about here? Compass mode. Potential fall height. Oh, wait, what? The distance between yourself and whatever the reticle is displayed on will be displayed. Centered on will be displayed. When using this feature to check how far you might have to fall, it will turn yellow and then red to indicate the degree of danger. That's good to know. I don't really care about the rest of this. Oh, that's interesting. They're confirming the changes in direction will affect your gravity, your center of gravity. It will make you tip over. Oh, I guess you can adjust your stuff on the fly. Hand-carried cargo will not take damage even if you fall. That's good to know. That hasn't been mentioned anywhere. Oh, you've got the Assassin's Creed style climbing, where you hold a button to traverse. Big slopes, rough terrain. Bunny terrain apparently is you gotta watch out for. Okay, this is a lot. I'll read this later. I don't want to bother you guys too much with that. Wait, I want to look at the dot. Bunch of links received, or likes. Wow, that is a terrible I know that was only there for a couple seconds, but did anybody notice how poor the contrast was for that? All right, let me angle back at this thing. Or no, hold on. You could just leave now, right? Oh yeah, we're good with all the rest of this. Yeah, you weren't able to before.
Everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
Says the woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
I wonder if that BB in particular is considered to be the first one or something. Well, I don't know.
Scanning bridges ID.
That can't be the case.
Sam, out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Bleed-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Another one?
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
Sure. What was I gonna say though? I had this thought that, like, I wonder if the BBs... Like, I'm not sure how this would even work story-wise, but it would be really weird, but not unexpected, if the BBs... Like, if the BB Sam has is his own self run through some, you know, timefall shenanigans or something. Something like... I just feel like there's some sort of weird, like, circular time or reincarnation or something going on. I'm not even sure what.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know. After all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
I've done it before, I guess. I need some feedback. Let me grab the recovery first. Wait, just like mash buttons to get it? Good, okay. Too much UI to read.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. You never know when you'll need to recon an area.
I would do that, yeah. Portable chiral constructor allows you to build structures. Boots. I should get the boots out of the way. I should drop these off. Yeah, I don't need the mule boots. I shouldn't at the moment. They seem fine enough. But yeah, so I want to get some advice.
A crystal collector. As the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Do I still have the mule boots on me?
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
I couldn't harvest them before.
Order assigned.
I want to get some feedback, so I have a bunch of plans. I'm just scrolling through the document to make sure there's nothing I don't want to link. I have a bunch of plans for for the avatar, the capybara, right? What I want to do is I want to figure out which idea for like some of the extra time I have that will come. Like basically Carson will have some availability soon. I have one thing I want to do immediately, and then a bunch of other stuff is on the way. And so there's like hats and random objects on the that could appear on the side and stuff that I'm like we're still working together. And I'm gonna link the document with all that, and I want to get some feedback for which of the stuff should be highest priority going forward. What would be the coolest stuff to see? What would have the most use in the short to mid term? So, like the next thing that we're going to try to get commissioned is going to be the astronaut helmet, which is going to end up being the helmet used for the main character for
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Because he's stamina back.
Safe travels.
Oh, okay.
Rest is advised. Good morning, Sam.
That's true. I haven't rested yet, have I? I don't have full stamina yet. I think we're at there's the run. Get me rest real quick, take a shower, and then we'll leave. But, so, you know... Oh, are you okay? Is it auto rest, maybe? I guess so. Yeah, all the stuff's back. Okay, here we go. Get some fancy beverage. So the astronaut helmet based on the main character for Returnal is next on the list. I think I want to do the anime hair next. After that, I'm like desperately wanting to commission the hoodie. It's gonna need like 3 pieces of art minimum, maybe 4. Like body for sitting, body for laying down, and then the hood for sit. Like basically the neck up head portion of it. And it might need like hood down, hood up, or something like that. I'm not sure. But I think hoodies are amazing, and I just cannot. I can't not have a character like the hoodie as an option for the avatar. It's like glasses stuff I want to do. Like I want to get Yuzu stuff. I want to do the barrel hot tub thing. All sorts of stuff. All right. Quick shower. I'm pretty sure a chunk of this is like actually helpful for stamina and stuff, right? I'm not actually sure. Usually there's some sort of gameplay purpose as well. Alright, we're good, we're fine. Yeah, there's no like dialogue, then it's fine. So okay, let's get out of here. Oh, also, is this is VB maxed? Yeah. Now we can go. I like how they're using multiple buttons, because then you can have props for multiple different things without having to like have a really precise camera. Like as much as I've been ragging on the UX a bit for some of the stuff in this game, but you know, oh, it's my boot quality that's low. It's not stamina. It's boots. I'll have to either go grab those mule boots in a bit, or I might have to consider stealing some more later.
Use of weapons is prohibited.
Twitch is dropping the stream every 2 seconds? Really? I haven't dropped a single frame. That's the recovery. Grab crystals. 294. 504. Oh, that's all we got, I guess. Let's do this. Let's make this one a nice warm up first.
Use of weapons is prohibited. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sam, chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultradeck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
I have a waypoint, though. I mean, here's one right here. Number of crystals in your possession displayed at the bottom of the cufflinks map. What level? Okay, they reminded me about the rest of this stuff. I can't remember what the button was for the cufflinks. That's holding your breath. Oh yeah, you have the like side camera too. Forgot you can switch sides. It's like select. Hello? That echoed a lot. I can't remember, was it like you hold the button and it echoes? What did I do to shout? I really gotta review the controls, I've already forgotten. Yeah, so these are crystals. I really should have played this game more frequently in the past few weeks. Slow motion pickup. I wonder how many they want me to get though. If I pick up a lot. Is that better? Yeah, it's definitely not me.
There we go.
I need to like unequip. There we go. Gonna hold on to stuff more easily. Suggest if I ever plan to do Disco Elysium, add a green frog visor. Can you elaborate without spoiling it? I'm not sure what a frog visor is. Oop. You can alter the warning produced by the Otrudek system option game settings. Oh, is that what is that? So this is a game feature then. Okay, so system options. I guess the Otrudek is just your settings. I probably should have read the... First time only, I guess. Is it one of those... Isn't this... So there was a pretty... I think it was a recurring scene in... a recurring scene in Star Trek Next Generation where... like some of the crew, or like Data and some others, are where are they? Some of the crew are playing poker, and they have that green. Data typically has that green visor. Like he's playing very heavily into the role of dealer. Is that what a frog visor is? Oh, let me take a look. It'd be posted on Discord. I don't see it yet. There's one. Got frog eyes on it. This seems very specific. I'm pretty sure I own Disco Elysium Director's Cut or something. I'm pretty sure I bought it when it was super cheap because I knew I was going to play it. I think. Here it is. There's one. I want to see like what the significance of the frog version is, because that's... It seems extremely specific, yeah, okay. Well, I see it, but I don't understand, why would I specifically want to get... You know, I don't even understand the reference going in. I mean, I'll still commission it if it's really funny or if it's really good. I mean, I think I'm kind of done with this mission. I'm gonna go back. I think I'm done being haunted by spookies. Spooky doos. I still am wearing the glasses, yeah. Oh, I think that's not enough for me to want to commission it then. Maybe I'll reevaluate when I play the game. But I'm not like desperate to. It's definitely not the most. It is so far on my list. It's so low priority for me. Oh, did we stress out BB? Or is it gone? No, BB wasn't trying. I think we're fine. Yeah, I think this is all the rain's out of the way. Or all the time fall or whatever. Like, what I want to do right now is the stuff that's going to come up a lot, like anime hair, or an astronaut helmet, or a knight helmet, wizard hat. Very, very specific things probably aren't going to be very high priority for me. What is this? I don't know what the point of this is.
God damn it, man.
What are you complaining about? I need to find out if the mule boots are on me and I didn't unequip them. Because I see them on the character, but I don't... Oh, I have the other pair of Bridges boots. Okay, yeah. I forgot about that.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID.
Sam, Cairo crystal deliveries are a little different from the usual. The process is pretty simple, though.
Sam, Port
Access the delivery terminal to drop off any Cairo crystals you're carrying.
Pleasant journey. Decontaminating.
The hoodie isn't very specific to a game or anything, it's just...
Sam Porter Bridges.
I really like the idea of hoodies on characters.
Keep on keeping on.
Like, if I go back to playing Guilty Gear, I'm probably going to play, to install the mod for the Faust hoodie. Wait, I want to deliver, I don't want to... I don't want to enter the room yet. There needs to be, like, when you look at the activate terminal like this, there needs to be, like, a stronger shadow or something. It's too hard to read. And there's actually some ways to render colors that force contrast that, I was watching, I don't know if it was a video or an article or something like that. I had to pick a high contrasting appropriate inverted color, and that can be written into a shader and it would work perfectly fine on that text. Or really anything, I mean, just being a shader. Alright, I can't, wait, who wants, hold on, who wants this even? I'm not in the right spot for the crystals. Wait, delivery... Wait, do I need to recycle them specifically? Wait, I need to see what they wanted me, hold on. What did the mission say? Where's the button? Where's like the extra information on this? Recycle them. Okay. Wait, what did they say? Like, specifically why? Does it have materials on me, I guess? Yeah, I sort of like clocked out after it was like, just, you know, pick up some stuff. Wait, no, hold on. Is this the recycle? Recycle it. Cargo crystals, or chiral crystals. Can only do 100? That's the max I can do. Give him a sprinkle. Maybe you can only do 100 at a time.
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals.
Got twice as much.
And R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
I think I've got even more than that, really. 100 times the request. I got container repair spray. Can somebody remind me after the stream is over to get rid of these crappy achievement pop-ups? Chiral crystals can be used at all facilities. Okay, there's materials, I guess, waiting for me?
Excess chiral crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site. These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed.
Seems good. Crystals, resins, and metals. Yep.
Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
Please stop pop-ups. So yeah, so connection levels are, I guess, just like faction relationship levels or something. Bridges guard macho, huh? I wonder if this is deterrence then for the mules. So the bandwidth has been shared. More structures can be built. Okay. I'm not actually sure what the, Okay, anyway, they finally put labels on these things. So bridge link, let me read this shit. People that give you a supporter, they can be relied on for basic orders, but with time and effort, you may one day be recognized as a true legend. So, okay, so they'll give you more deliveries later on, like higher end ones. Delivery volume grade 10, carry more cargo. Oh, like that I can carry more, like full on, like I have higher weight. Yeah. Or, well, sort, I guess. Okay. Delivery time is like 0, though. So I should probably hurry up then, I guess.
Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
Is that more of the structure things?
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers.
Oh.
Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
Yeah, I'll take one. Just the one, though. I'm good. The rest is fine. I gotta figure out where the disk-based media needs to go. Oh, later. It's all boxed for now. I'll deal with it later.
There is a correlation between elevated Corellium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
So what they're saying basically is the more you connect the world, the scarier everything's gonna get. Alright, let me, I should have... Wait, I can get rid of this one. I gotta do this one now.
Beginning scan.
Still got work to do, Sam. Let's not keep people waiting.
I'm getting there.
Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
I can really run. So, yeah, I guess we're going this far out, huh? Oh, because we're going the heart of the mules, which basically is like a pretty hefty mountain journey here.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box,
Let's
steal
photo
back
load.
the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
I'm good. I could just, I don't have to just punch them. I can get them with what is it called? Not the strand. Or no, isn't that what it's called? The strand? How do you like view your proper like inventory? Does it show like a strands? No.
Verifying ID. Clear.
There was like a button for reassigning your inventory stuff.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Oh, you hold it right there. So this the strand. I've got. Here's the PCCs. Okay, now I can decide what I want to put here. I can't. I have to hold to the right in order to assign. Hold on. How do I assign the bottom slot? Oh, maybe you can. Maybe the right slot is always tools. The up slot is always headgear? The left slot is always your healing and shit, I guess. Yeah, so in that case then... Got a PCC. Post box, no, I want to switch. Here we go. Watchtower, post box. Okay, only watchtower. Okay, so I guess the first thing... Let me get to like solid, relatively stable ground. Oops. I did not mean to drop that if I did. Way too steep, okay. If there is some solid ground up here, I want to put it over here. Maybe this looks somewhat stable, maybe. Well, I don't know. Not a little too steep. Still. On the rocks, maybe? I would like some binoculars. A really high watchtower wouldn't be the worst. Well, I don't know. It just depends on what it does. Maybe over there. The inverse kinematics on his legs, on his feet. He's struggling.
You've walked up worse.
Yeah. Then I gotta deal with the skeletons. And texture seams on the terrain again. My nemesis. These are really not blended very well at all. I mean, I shouldn't really be here. I'm sure this is some, you know, off into space area. I just wanted to find a nice flat spot, if at all possible. Could I possibly find a spot? This is like almost flat enough, maybe. No, it's too steep. It's not very steep. I don't even know what a watchtower is going to do for me yet. I don't know what, I'm like, am I able to climb it? Is it going to look for me? Don't tell me, I'll figure it out. We're going to pretend that it does what I think it might do. Oh, there's even a radius, okay. Then I want to be closer to over there. Actually, is that, hold on. Wait, I have binoculars. Duh, hold on. I do have binoculars. I can't zoom in any further, which kind of sucks. I'd like to, like, hit... That's not one. Oh, you can check the... Yeah, right, you can choose... You can interact with BB. Right, that's the down option. It's trying to do the Dark Souls method, where you hold the button to aim, and then you hit D-pad to zoom in and out. Well, Dark Souls bow method / Dark Souls 2 binoculars, because obviously Dark Souls 1 and 3 and Elden Ring were not cool. Not cool enough.
Remember, Sam, before you approach the mule drop site, we recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo.
They're in a cave? Potentially. No, they're behind the cave, maybe. I'm not really sure. Oh, he's grunting. Oh, did they scan me? What is that? I think that's that same type of object that has those bugs on it. Yep. Maybe over here, then. This might be a good spot. This looks relatively flat. This looks like something people would construct on, so... People have been here for sure. Right here. Oh, the stealth watchtower. Probably can't. Oh, I can. I sort of can. God damn it. We'll just do it over here then. Oh, I need to get some Command & Conquer sound bites for this. I need I need all the building, construction complete, new construction options, all the EVA sounds. Yeah, I better add that to the list. Yeah, they're coming. Alright, that's been noted for later. I don't see them coming. Not yet. What do I do with this? I wonder. Use watchtower. Oh, okay. This is full on. This is this is a bird's eye telescope. Right click to zoom. Yeah. Can you go further? No. Nobody wants to let me zoom in further. I don't think that that character is a ladder. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure it's a ladder or not. Can I look at myself? No. Very suspicious cave. Hasten. Get some more mule boots. There's not many dudes out here. This is supposed to be like the center of their territory, and there's like one visible. Well, there's the printer.